Lovely. Well, hello, and welcome again to English Language Games with Teacher Carly. Aw. So I hope that you guys are joining me on this fun adventure of this month of circle time. And I do have to start off and send my quick little apologies. I've been trying so hard all week to do another video for you. And it's just been such a crazy week with school and my baby. Who knew that a little baby would take up so much time, I tell ya. But anyways, it's so sweet. So just a quick reminder about what we're doing here in this month of June is it's all about circle time. And circle time is really like this unique time in our ESL class that we can really create this really special bond with our students. And this is something that I really feel that is so important when it comes to classroom management is creating this loving, trusting, caring bond with our students so that the more that they learn to respect us that they see how much we respect them and how much we care about them and how much we love them and we want to hear from them and we support them, the more willing they are to cooperate with us and be respectful and listen and pay attention in our classroom. So please, if you're just tuning in, can you hear the airplane go by? We live near an airport in Brazil. And my baby is learning how to sign, so we're trying to teach him the little sign language for airplane. But anyway, so if you're just tuning in, please make sure you send me a little like and remember to tag any other ESL teachers that you know, and remember to share the love. Please spread it around so that we can help make all of us even better teachers, because that's really the goal of this. So let's get started here. So last video, which was almost a week ago now, you will find the link in the description here below. I did include it for you. We were talking about some really important do's and don'ts of circle time, and also a very important mistake to avoid in circle time. So if you didn't get a chance, make sure you check out the link and you can kind of follow us through here on this whole journey of this month of circle time. Because what I'm doing is I'm including a little section of an interview that I recently did with Juan Uribe, who is an international teacher trainer and an expert in affective language learning. I know it sounds a little bit weird, right, at first, affective language learning. I thought it was a mistake at first, but no, it's you will learn all about this wonderful world of affective language learning throughout this Circle Time series, and I also included his link to his blog in the description as well, so you can dive even more into it, even further into this exciting kind of teaching philosophy, methodology that he uses. It's very, very interesting. So in today's video, let me do a little screen switch here. There we go. So today's video is called The Hidden Power of Music in the Classroom. And so obviously what we're going to be talking about is music. And so you're going to learn some kind of maybe some unique things that maybe you didn't really think about of how music can really unite us. And after today's interview, I'm also going to share with you my favorite circle time songs. One that I use to get all my kids together and unite them and form the circle so that we can get started. And another one that I use once we are all sitting down, and it's just kind of a warm welcome, a way to really set the tone for the classroom. So stay tuned for after the interview, and I'll share with you some my other top tips of music in the classroom, in the ESL classroom. Here we go.
And the interesting that you mentioned, you talked about singing, and I think singing is so powerful because it puts everybody on the same note, you know, that they start producing with confidence. So circle time is not only asking children how they feel or what they've been doing, but it's a moment in which, you know, like children hold hands, they move together, they laugh together. So it's important also to have variety, not to have like the same activity that children arrive in and they come like, oh, now the teacher's going to ask us how we feel today. So sometimes it's like bringing an interesting object and then having children make questions. And I love having the moments, you know, in which like we help children to get along. So we help children to greet each other. So you can have like students having like their special way of like hitting each other. Some children like they're doing this, yeah. Because like, you know, like also being open to create it with the students. I think it's this moment in which at the end of these 5-6 minutes, you come to this point in which you say, we're really a group, we're ready, we're together.
Oh, lovely. There we go. So hopefully you kind of learned something new there about circle time, about how you can use it. And there he gave some different tips and strategies, right, of different activities like the how do you do a handshake with yourself? I don't know. But of a unique handshake that you can do with your students to really create that bond and that special unity within your classroom. So I wanted to share with you now one of my favorite go-to songs to gather students together. And also, one thing that I quite often do is I always bring like a little instrument, whether it's just a little shaker or even a little, what is this called? Is this kind of a tambourine? I guess kind of a half of a tambourine, right? I always bring some kind of a musical instrument into my class, especially with young learners, because it's kind of that switch, that attention switch, right? That all of a sudden they hear a new sound and it just kind of automatically shifts their attention over, and it signals the start of something new, or it signals a new section in the classroom, right? So I'm gonna put on a little video here, and I would love to hear from you if you guys have also used this circle time song in your ESL classroom. Here it is. Let's see how many of you recognize this one. And afterwards, I'm also gonna share with you another circle time song that I use once the kids are in position sitting down. So here we go. Ready?
Time to make a circle. Make a circle. Big, big, big. Small, small, small. Big, big, big. Make a circle. Small, small, small. Hello, hello, hello.
Aw, there you go. So that was just a little snippet. Obviously, it was the super simple song, Make a Circle. And you can find the full video online on YouTube. And I'll have to remember to include it in the description here as well. So that's a great little one that I use. And even if you don't have, you know, a computer in your classroom, even if you just learn the song or you can record it on a CD, whatever technology you're able to work with, right? It's a great little cue to get the students all together forming a circle. So another song that I use, once we're sitting together, and this is really a cute one, especially for young ones, to really create that sense of bonding and to really make every single student feel warm and welcomed and acknowledged in the classroom. So I'm going to use my baby Odine as an example in this song. So it goes a little something like this. It goes, let's all clap because Odine is here, Odine is here, Odine is here. Let's Let's all clap because Odine is here. Odine is here today. Yay! And then you just go around and welcome every single student that is in your classroom. Of course, this is size dependent. You won't be able to do this with a big class, but if you've got a reasonable small class, this is a lovely way to start the classroom and kind of set the tone of that happy, vibrant energy that you want for your classroom and really make every student feel acknowledged and unique and special in your class. So there you go. And another little tip that I wanted to share with you of kind of an attention-getting tip that I also mentioned. This is a little snippet from my ESL Classroom Management Secrets training. And this is a little trick that I often use. It's just like this little bell. It's almost like a little meditating bell, actually, where it... Can you hear that? So that ding, just that calming bell. This is another thing that, again, it shifts the attention. If there's lots going on and all of a sudden they hear this ding, it just kind of automatically just kind of silences things and calms down the energy. It's not always automatic. You got to work at it a little bit, of course, and train your students to what you expect when you ding this little bell. But it's a great strategy, not only for marking a transition in between one activity to another. It's also a great way to really calm the class and really get them kind of quiet and centered and focused again, so that you can continue on with your class. So that's another great little tip that I use to get my students back on track. Please let me know. You know what? I just want to say, this is so sweet. One of my students actually watched my video and he commented in the section. Oh, I thought, oh, that's so sweet of him. That was so dear. Anyway, so please let me know, how do you use music in your ESL classroom with young learners and of course with all ages, right? And share with me what are your favorite songs, what has worked, what hasn't worked. Let's really share our knowledge and our experience and our love for kids and for teaching, and just really help make everybody here, all of us, even better ESL teachers. And next video, which hopefully I'll be able to get out soon, is going to be all about some tips on time management. So some little secrets that I've used in the past and little strategies that you can use to almost kind of keep the chatterboxes, give them a little bit of a time frame of their allotted time to speak, and also a few strategies on how to encourage those really little shy kids at the back, how to encourage them to take a turn and speak up a little bit if they're feeling ready for it. So that will be next videos. And also, please, as always, remember to, there we go, subscribe to EnglishLanguageGames.com. And here I'm going to share with you one of my most powerful techniques that I've used in my classroom to really transform my class. And really, it was one simple strategy that I used that made an incredible difference in my classroom, and it just solved so many of my classroom management problems. So if you are struggling at all with that, please check out EnglishLanguageGames.com, and also remember to subscribe here on YouTube and subscribe on Facebook to join us for this full June Circle Time series. Awesome. Well, thank you so very much for watching again. It was a pleasure to share this with you, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. So bye now from Teacher Carly, and remember to keep learning, laughing, and loving. Okay, now let's see if I can remember how to turn this off. You'd think that there would be just a simple go. There we go. Okay, bye.